So, everyone, I hope you grabbed some drinks like tea, coffee. I have mine here, and let's go straight to the point and speak a little bit about AI for marketers in 2025. So I propose not to stop here for a long time. What do you need to know about me? That been everywhere, seen everything. I've been a part of, and managed a lot of different marketing teams in B2B and B2C in different niches, from IT development to e-commerce business as a specialist using AI solutions for over 3 years already, and hopefully will continue to develop in it. But let me better stop more detailed here because Yespo actually has a lot to proud of. So we support top commerce clients from different niches, from fashion and jewelry industries like Adidas, Puma, New Balance, Pandora, you can see by yourself, electronics like Gerham, marketplaces, pharmacies, discount services, personal care and beauty, toys, book, music, video, and different other types of retailers, much more. Actually, but here I wanted to mention that our motto is to make instruments available for everyone, and as well for mid-sized and small businesses. And we are also successfully do it and proud to have a lot less famous but yet important for us clients from those segments. And as you can see, results they're reaching are truly significant. Half budget savings, 7 times increased sales, more than 3 times increased ROI, and most of those results are gained also with the support of AI. So let's break down how it works, how you can use AI in your daily and strategic tasks in 2025. So meet Dan. Imagine he's a marketer. Actually, I really don't know why when I search for an image and tell Google like find me an image of a marketer, Google always showing smiling faces, because reality is looking like probably most of the time it looks like this if you're a marketer. So Dan starts every day sifting through campaign data, trying to guess which subject line works, what segments to target, and which channels to prioritize. He tests ideas, tweaks headlines, rewrite copies again and again and again, like endlessly. By Friday, he's exhausted, deadlines missed, some opportunities lost. I guess looks familiar for you as well. For me, sure it does. So, and now imagine different Dan. This Dan wakes up to campaigns already tested, optimized, and running, all thanks to AI agent working through the night. No burnout, just smart, fast execution. Dan's role here, you will ask, eventually he has time for strategy, creativity, and decision making, and AI does the grunt work. Is it possible, you may ask? Well, see for yourself. According to reports, such tasks as translation, image recognition, customer service are already performing better than upper on the human line. For example, AI beats professional translators in over 20 language parts, just imagine. And also, for example, such an interesting fact that companies like Nike and IKEA are using generative AI to design product prototypes based on consumer feedback data. And they do it like half time faster, time to market compared to traditional methods. And what is more impressive that those design products by AI are also 40% more likely to pass consumer preference tests. Impressive, huh? So, what stands behind the noise if you're not an expert in AI development? Let me introduce you a little bit. Remember Sam Altman, co-founder of OpenAI? In his interview, he highlighted 5 stages before we will be in metrics, and according to a lot of specialists, this will be the end of the world. So I'm speaking about creation of artificial intelligence. It refers to hypothetical intelligence of a machine that possesses the ability to understand or learn any intellectual task that a human being can. And if it will continue learn endlessly, it will overcome human beings. What you also need to know that Google's DeepMind tool already announced some modest predictions that we will have AGI in 2030, or at least we will start to create it. But currently, as you see, we are starting on conversational AI. If someone remembers working with GPT versions like 3.5, it's not even available now, so it was the perfect example. Then reasoning AI, something that can split tasks and reason on them. And currently we are stepping to Agentic AI. So probably we can relax and not to think about the end of the world, at least till 2030. I can only imagine now how Sarah Connor disapproves everything happening. But as I said, let's relax and see what is on the third stage of the development. So we see that generative AI was only the beginning, like simple chats. Now it's time for autonomous AI agents that need minimal human support and input. I ask you to remember that because that is the key feature. We will repeat it again and again, like minimum human input and activity. So AI agents here. Businesses that implement AI-driven marketing report an average cost reduction of 30% in customer acquisition and up to 25% increase in sales conversion. And 70% of business automation platforms are expected to integrate AI agents in 2025. I mean, this year. Probably, if you're ever interested with that, you see a lot of headlines here or there, or like on the conferences, they all say that AI agents, agentic AI. So let's break down what that means. Let's get back to metrics. Hopefully those agents are not like Agent Smith from Matrix, but there are key characteristics defining those systems. They work autonomously. Agentic AI can operate independently, making decisions based on available data rather than requiring step-by-step human guidance. They are really goal-oriented. They work towards specific objectives, prioritizing actions that contribute to desired outcomes, and they are learning. They continuously improve by analyzing the results of their actions and adjusting strategies accordingly. So it's a type of AI that can operate, again, autonomously and make decisions. So I guess you all enjoyed looking at some metrics visual, but let me be more simplify it and explain you on a like primitive example what agentic AI is. So imagine you want a smoothie and you don't want to go out, you want to prepare it at home. If to compare with development of AI, there are 3 levels of help you can have. First one is a classic tool like a blender. You gather all the ingredients, chop the fruits, pour the milk, press the button. The blender helps, but you do all the thinking and you do mostly all the job. Yeah, it it can be compared like with the first stage of generative AI development. Second, now you have smart assistant, like a recipe application, for example. So it will tell you what ingredients to buy and what steps to follow. Smarter, yeah, but still you're in charge of every step. And now imagine that you have a personal smoothie robot, Agentic AI. It notices your fridge is low on bananas, orders more, suggests a new recipe based on your taste and based on your nutrition goals, maybe, and makes it before you even ask. If you don't like today's smoothie, it adjusts it tomorrow and make it different. So what is Agentic AI? It's not a tool. It's not just a helper. It's a goal-driven doer that can act, learn, and improve on its own, so you can focus on bigger decisions. If we will dive a little bit deeper and try to understand how AI agent works, so you see here perception first stage, reasoning, and they are familiar for us. We already know that current, for example, GPT chats also can have reasoning in their pro model. And then planning, and then execution. And execution is also really important. But what AI agent uses for that? It uses knowledge base, its own memory, and tools integrated. And its work is based on 3 principles: ability to learn, autonomy, and goal orientation. And a lot of people probably think that when you give a task to AI agent, it makes it on its own, but usually you have like one conversational window. But when you give a task, like for example, prepare a campaign for me, so you give this task, and a lot of AI agents are starting to work to complete the task, like some generating images, some searching in the internet, and so on and so on. So usually for doing tasks, there are a lot of agents working together, but you communicating with one of them only. So what do marketers imagine when they hear AI will take their jobs? Usually something like that, I guess, from the communication with my colleagues. A lot of them are stressed out, actually. But what will actually happen if you do it right and start using it in time? And I believe now is the perfect time to do that. So I see it like that. Cases of our clients show that this will be exact the result. Trust me, we are a platform that communicates with our clients very closely. We receive feedbacks from marketers as well, from business owners, and all are happy. No cases of dead marketers detected, trust me. So at this point, you can ask me, so should I buy GPT Pro subscription? Okay, thanks. Another not interesting webinar. So recently I had communication with one of my colleagues, and he was really proud, saying that they are doing AI-driven marketing. And I asked how does it look like? And he said, well, we subscribed for ChatGPT and using it on a daily basis. And this is already much better than not using AI at all. But it can be much, much more. And this is what I'm going to tell you about next. So, but before we are moving, and you actually think that no, ChatGPT is perfect for me, I want to tell you, share some secret information, maybe not so secret. That's Altman, in one of his recent interviews, said that they plan to charge up to $20,000 per month for subscription on special AI agents. That's not because they're really greedy, that's because they are confident, they sure that those AI agents are capable to change the business and bring so great results that 20,000 per month is okay for business to pay for it. So to continue to speak about is ChatGPT is enough for me, let's return to slide that shows how agents operate and take a closer look at its learning reasoning process. So you can see here knowledge base again, memory, and tools. And this is most important. Why? Because remember how Justin Timberlake sang "One Goes Around, Comes Around." In advance, Gen Z, sorry, I'm not an expert in modern TikTok music trends. So I love Justin. And what I want here to say that it's the same with feeding your AI with data. It really differs what kind of data you can give to your AI and how high quality you will receive the output. What I want here to say that when you combine your data with AI, you get a synergy. Just imagine that when you give your input to AI, you don't ask him to follow your hypothesis. Don't ask him to search in internet for some maybe appears to be unrelevant customer behavior, but you can give AI exact yours customers information, and you can give it structured, AI friendly, so AI understands it. Here where CDP comes, and I decided to add this slide just you could see how much data you can use to enrich your customer's profile when you work with customer data platform. It's historical data like browser or app behavior, session durations, opens, clicks, what your customers enjoyed, what they were following, what they were reading. It's also can be integrated with CRM systems, with your mobile app data, with messengers, like with call centers, and even offline data. It's all collected and enriches customer profile lifetime and endlessly. Like you can know about your customer even more than the customer does about himself. So here I wanted to share, like, it's a lot of information, but I wanted to highlight some like capabilities of marketers versus AI plus CDP plus marketer in e-commerce. For example, like in such area as user behavior analysis. Marketer without any tools has only a few obvious factors, like AI plus CDP using data have hundreds of micro signals, time, device, scroll, source, and it analyzes it all. For example, about product recommendations, marketer can use simple rules of generic suggestions, and he does it manually. And AI plus CDP, it's a dynamic, hyper-personalized suggestions based on real user behavior. I mean, we marketers, what we do when we see that this user, this exact user, was buying something, we using past to predict, like if he was buying, he will buy. Yeah. So we believe that he will repeat his action, but people are changing, preferences are changing. So instead of that, AI combined with a CDP tool can go further. It can predict based on the behavioral patterns you will never ever notice. And you will never ever think that those patterns lead to the purchase. So here I can make you a little bit relaxed, because it's really important to say that still there are key factors AI can't. First of them, creativity and emotional context. People bring emotional intelligence, understand tone, culture, humor. AI here can only support, but can't replace. And another task is strategic thinking and brand alignment. A human owns brand vision, tone of voice, ethical decisions. AI is far from ethical decisions. It can only optimize execution of the strategy. We already said that CDP is the perfect source of tools for AI agents, but Omnichannel CDP is the perfect set of tools for AI agents. And you might ask me, is Yespo ready for upcoming changes? And I will tell you, yep. So here you can see our future AI assistant for marketers. Why his legs and parts of the body are separated? Because we already have those parts operating and helping our clients. We just currently working on combining all the parts together to perform one role of the marketer's system. So let me dive deeper, and let's check its body parts available and coming soon. First one, and it was like integrated first, and I will not stop here for a while, because you already know that AI can help you to generate content, select winning headlines, etc., etc. The only thing I want you to think about, that if you have it integrated in your system you're working in with on daily basis, like with emails, with segmentation, and so on and so on, it's much easier. It simplifies tasks a lot. So next one, and a little bit more interesting, is autonomous campaign optimization. So AI can independently monitor and optimize campaigns all in real time, no sleep breaks required. And for this, in Yespo, we have continuous A/B testing tool. So anyone ever worked with A/B tests? You can answer in the chat probably, because I want to see how many people suffered from that. Probably you know that it's a mess. It's a long-lasting one. And also you probably had cases when you are 100% sure that this email or subject line will reach stars, but it didn't. And instead of it, some option that you didn't even bet on, like with the poor content, you think that the content was poor, successfully won the campaign. It proves that even a great hypothesis should always face the data. And that's why we created one for many, or a continuous A/B testing tool in Yespo. Actually, if to compare, it reminds me now having a cruise control while driving, because it allows you to run A/B tests in scale, not 1, 2, but endless number of messages if you wish. Then analyzes the best performing based on metrics, on real data, on real results, to continue to send those, or even more, to generate even better ones based on the results. Like AI sees that those messages with those like pain points, for example, or this kind of offer works better, but it can propose you to make it even better. And this all without manual setup. Here we have an image familiar maybe for some of you, like how workflows usually look when we want to make A/B tests. And comparing to that, you can see the next flow, where just you just add A/B testing block and it operates manually. So our clients already using that, happy with saved time and results. AI generated messages proved to perform better than created by marketers. And see the results for yourself, from our case study, e-commerce platform increased clicks on notifications by 26%, while sales conversion rate increased by 5%. So next, leg or body or hand of our assistant is AI-powered recommendations based on transformer models and large language models. It is a tool that used already by all industry giants like Netflix, Amazon, Uber, eBay, TikTok, etc., etc. If you ever wondered how the hell they know what I will like or what I need or what guest I'm fond of, that's the answer. So in Yespo, we have ready-made tests and algorithm for a product recommendation that generate about 20% of online retailers' revenue. Like you may also like Nest's best offers, similar to Viewed, etc., etc. You can personalize your offers across all channels based on each customer's behavior, watch your average check and sales grow on the website, in-app, in messages, and even offline. And here you can see a study of a fashion brand, unknown but with obvious logotype. A global sportswear brand increased the conversion rate by recommendation blocks 8 times by using AI. That's because those were not basic recommendations, but personalized for each client. So the next one, it is predictive analytics and trend response. AI reacts to market shifts faster than marketers. It can even anticipate future changes. Here you can see 2 timelines that are clearly showing that, like if something changes in market, or for example in your customers' behavior, like not general customers, even one customer starts to behave like another way and has another trends. So AI detects it and generates the response. Like maybe this customer should be transacted to another segment or should be shown another recommendations. Or maybe he's about to leave and I should respond with some emails to gain some interest, to stop, or something like that, yeah? And for marketers, when we do it manually by our hands, what that means, we change the detection, we detect the changes, and we really need some time to do that, actually, to notice, because we have, as we remember, a lot of tasks to do. Then we analyze it, then we prepare the response, then we need to approve the response, and then to send the response, for example, yeah? And it takes about 5 days versus 2 hours for AI. The next one, AI already helps a lot of companies to predict who is their next buyer. How does it work? Machine learning algorithm and large data sets predict future customer actions based on previous behavioral patterns. Again, not really obvious for marketers. I guess none of us will bet on some unlogical sounding for us behavior, like this user tracked our blog, then liked our goods in internet, and this means that tomorrow he's ready to buy and I need to send an email to him. No one of us will bet on that, but AI bets and AI wins, actually. For each business, those behavioral patterns are different because all of us have different target audience. And what I wanted to say here, that not only predicting purchases, but predicting churn is also important, because you can prevent it by some actions, like sending some campaigns that prevent churn and so on. And here you can see a case study of a clothing brand increased the ROMI of their messenger campaigns by 310%, like 4 times, using predictive segments. What they did, they created segments manually, and as well they created segments using AI. And then they compared the results, and AI won the challenge. Also, about their results, it was plus 26% in the CTR and 4 times higher conversion rate. So as you see, it works already, and a lot of different brands, famous, big, and less famous and less big, using it successfully and continue to gain amazing, I guess, results. So from this slide, you can see that we have a notification expected in Q4 in 2025. So currently we will continue speaking about those tools and those opportunities for marketers that are only preparing to run the market. So first one, campaign hyper-personalization. AI goes beyond classic segmentation and recommendation. It can build an individual experience, offer content and best offers for each person, as you can see here on the visual. Some people like to read emails. Some of them like long emails, some short emails. Some people just serve and already purchase. And I believe that the main goal of marketer is to optimize their experience and user journey to help them to make a purchase. And this is where AI will highlight you how to optimize it and how make their experience even more personalized. Next one, if we're speaking about Omnichannel CDP, will be on-the-fly omnichannel orchestration, where AI will not only use multiple channels and messages, but will help to create the best journey and experience from scratch. And here you can see that AI helps to choose the channel to support user while running from crocodiles to make a purchase. What this means for marketers, actually, for those of you who are already using omnichannel approach, I don't need to explain that this is an amazing experience, and actually it helps to save budgets, because first, you know what clients, what channels your customer prefer, like exact customer. And if you want to reach him and he doesn't read an email, for example, you already know that you should use push or maybe like app inbox or maybe a messenger and reach the client. So what is also really important for you to understand here is that when you use those channels separately, first of all, you can't create the workflow using all those channels in one place, for example, like in CDP you can. And the next one, the data and the conversation in those channels will differ, and it cannot create like unique experience for your client, because some people, like even some companies have different teams for conversation in different channels, and this causes actually some different style of messaging and so on. And currently the client don't need to know about your problems. He don't want that. He wants the same communication everywhere, and he expects you to understand his wishes and desires. Yeah, the market is tough today. And another feature expected, also amazing, this is Yespo email assistant. So you will be able to create messages and even full campaigns, not only messages, like 10 times faster. It will help you to speed up email campaign creation. It will reduce workload for marketers, for designers, and for copywriters, which is also important. It will shorten the preparation cycle. It will make staying on a brand easier to follow the brand guide, and as well, it will help you to scale really fast, because I know a lot of marketing teams have some issues with scaling, for example, successful results. So let's stop here a little bit. Sorry. Imagine that you have an assistant that can make a campaign without a huge input. You only tell your goal. For example, I need a webinar campaign. Add, for example, a link to landing page of this webinar, to some, I don't know, information about your brand design, like brand kit, for example. And he might ask you some information, it might ask you about some information is missing, like maybe provide you industry information about clients, and then magic happens and you receive already made email sequences based on best practices of your industry, which is important. Not like he imagines. He already knows what are the best practices and makes it happen. Each email is made of content blocks that are easily to edit or like remove, or maybe add some new content blocks or design blocks. And if you don't like anything, you can regenerate it instantly. So this is also great, I believe. And now you see our like really closely common future and what we expect. This is like, you see, not parts, but a complete AI assistant or like robot as you wish, and all his body parts are operating now together, enriching each other and being enriched with the data from CDP. And here we have AI-assisted content generation, campaign hyper-personalization, personalized recommendations, predictive segmentation, email assistant, and one for many block or endless A/B testing, and omnichannel orchestration. So now you can see what we are going where we are going to in the nearest future. And to summarize, I wanted to tell you some like key important things to think about. First, when you search for tool that for AI tool, look for those tools that implement an agentic approach. This is really important because even if you think that you will use it in future, you need to be prepared already now. Look for tools that empower autonomous decision making, offering flexibility and adaptability for evolving tasks. Then choose tools that provide AI-friendly data. As I already mentioned, it's really important. So opt for tools that facilitate seamless AI integration by offering structured, high quality, and easily accessible data for AI, so to get better results from AI. Then evaluate tools with proven results. As I already mentioned, it's a huge hype telling that we provide agentic approach, we provide AI support, and so on and so on. But not all companies have really proven results, and not all companies have understanding, or maybe IT team that knows how to make it work effective for clients. So please focus on tools that have already demonstrated success and can offer measurable results, ensuring reliability and effectiveness. Another thing to mention is try to search for one tool instead of many integrations. prioritize tools that reduce the complexity of multiple integrations, consolidation, functionality in one solution. Why it's important? Because integrations can break, and you or your marketers can still be like very busy by trying to track what happened, did all the data transacted, and so on and so on. It's really much more easier to use one tool. The same situation as with content generation for an email. When you already can generate and regenerate with help of AI the content in your email, so you don't need to run to GPT, copy paste again and again. You can do it in one interface. It saves a lot of time actually. And the most important key point, remember that by choosing a tool today, you are selecting a tool for a future. I know a lot of marketers, a lot of businesses that are not ready, but if you ask me again, that's the perfect time to start. Anyways, some businesses are currently implementing, for example, simple best practices and not ready to transact to more complicated AI solutions. When you choose any instrument for your CRM strategy, aware that it should be AI friendly, agentic friendly, because you will definitely be at this point, like not today, not tomorrow, maybe in a half of a year. But if you want to win the competition on the market, you need to think about it today, actually. So I really welcome you all. First of all, I'm really thankful, everyone. I welcome you to also subscribe on our YouTube channel and surely on our blog, where we have like a lot of cases, a lot of, you can see, by the way, how our clients gain such an amazing results by surfing via our case studies. Much more of them we have, and based on AI as well. Also, we give a lot of insights from simple and primitive, like choose the best gift for a summer, to more complicated things like how to understand predictive segmentation. So very welcome. But what I welcome you even more, especially if you don't have time for research, and most of us really don't, is to use this QR code and the unique option of free consultation with our seasoned specialist. You will share your exact case, which is really important, and we will help you to build a plan and advise you on the best moves to cover your needs, whether it's in AI or whether like in triggered based communication, automation, campaign sending, using omnichannel approach, and more. And those advice will be based on best practices of companies operating in your exact niche, which is really important. So catch this opportunity, scan the code, subscribe for demo. You're highly welcomed. So now I believe I'm ready for your questions, and thank you for your attention. Okay. Do I have Ivan? Hello, Ivan. Thank you for your question. Do I have to replace ChatGPT with those agents? Again, as I said, you can use ChatGPT like at the early stage of implementing your AI-based marketing, but when you will have the access to AI agents, you don't need to have a ChatGPT, because most of those agents and our agents as well have access to the GPT model. So instead of you using GPT, they will use it. Again, less human input. I hope I answered. Anastasia. Interesting point. Thank you. How can I ensure that AI agent won't do something I don't want to do? So it will not do anything without your like approval. I mean, well, let's break it down into points. First, when you're implementing any type of AI and AI agents as well, make sure that the first tasks you transact from marketing specialist to AI will be like easy to measure, then easy to understand, easy to make an input, because such routine primitive tasks will be like will be conducted more effective when you're just learning how to cooperate with the AI agent. And on the later stages of using it, you will see its reasoning. Like I showed you, if you remember, in email assistant, like it makes the campaigns, it shows you campaigns, you can edit it, you can tell it that something goes wrong, you don't like it, ask to regenerate. The same with all other agentic tasks. It will propose you, for example, I believe that we can increase ROMI here by this, this, and this, and you are able to guide, but not to do the work by yourself. Next one, please. Okay, do I need to know marketing to use of those agents? Thanks in advance. Well, it depends on how deeply you're ready to dive in it. First of all, I still believe that email marketers or marketers cannot be replaced with AI. So you need some base, but usually marketers, you need marketers when you're already implemented like best practices, because you don't need to think about them, and you're at the stage of real marketing, like testing, making some hypothesis. Here you can't like make anything without a seasoned marketer, because making correct assumptions is really important, because it might guide your business in the wrong way. Like if you don't know marketing, if you don't understand sales, but at the point of implementing best practices like simple letters and etc., etc., actually no need of knowledge, because it surely knows more than you if you're not into marketing. Hello, please clarify if I can use this email assistant for my promotional emails. For any type of email campaigns, I just highlighted one example, like webinar campaign, but for promo emails as well, for any emails, welcome. Okay, thank you for your questions as well. It was really nice to have you here.